Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Tillage Village. I hope you are all well today. We are going to be making some hot chocolate today. We're going to be making it in bulk because this year is going to be a cold winter. The Farmer's Almanac says we're going to shake, shovel, and shiver. So we need to get prepared. We need to get things in place now so that we are prepared for a cold winter. They've also stated the weather reports that up north, the northern states, that there could be power outages, etc. So we have to get prepared, get everything in place that we need to have in place prior to the cold coming. Remember, work while it's we still have the daylight. So let's get that done. So I'm going to show you what we do to make hot chocolate in bulk, because our children like to have in the wintertime hot chocolate when they're working outside. So and the little packets that you get, they're really not economical to purchase those. So my tongue's rumbling. I'm making blackberry waffles this morning. So I make the mix up in bulk. So I'm getting that for the children. But while that's being prepared, I'm going to make the hot chocolate. I'm going to get the ingredients and show you what we do. Okay, so for the ingredients, we're going to have 3 cups of dry milk. 3 cups of dry milk. We need 2 cups of powdered sugar or confectioner's sugar. 2 cups. Half a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to use pink Himalayan, so let me get that. Half a teaspoon of salt. 1.5 cups of cocoa, baking powder, cocoa. So 1.5 cups of cocoa, and we are going to have 1.5 cups of, I'm going to use white chocolate chips, so we're using that. And this will make, this is a bulk recipe, and then when you make it up, you will use 1/3 of a cup of mixture with your milk, or you can do it with hot water, but it's nice to mix it with some milk too, hot milk. So 1/3 of a cup will make the mixture into your cup of hot chocolate. These actually need to be grounded up to powder form to put in a food processor. So we'll get that done and mix everything up. Now, for those overseas, because obviously Americans use cups, and overseas in Europe we use scales. We ounces, etc. That's how we weigh our mixtures. But this will work. So we have cup form. Let's get the cup. I'll get that. We have the cup form, but you can use any size container as long as you do the equal parts. So if it was, we use the cups, but if you use three of these cups, it will still work out to the mixture. So you use 3 cups or half a cup, the balance or the ratio of the mixture will still be the same. So let's get everything started. We have 3 cups of sugar, 1, and it's good when you have a large family to get everything prepared like this in bulk, because it really helps go a long way. Because in those box packets of hot cocoa or hot chocolate, there's like 10 in a box, and if you have you know, we have 6 children, but if you have even 3 children, that's 2 days worth of hot chocolate and it's gone. So, you know, you really, it's good to get these prepared in advance because it really goes a long way. So we've got the powder, the dry milk powder in now. That's 3 cups. This is the confectioner's sugar. Let's put that down. Let's get the half a teaspoon of salt. Half a teaspoon. And we'll get the hot, and now we'll get the cocoa in. So we have the hot cocoa in now, all the mix. All that's left is we're going to ground up the white chocolate chips. Now I have ground up the white chocolate chips and they have come into a powder form. You can see. So we are going to add this into the mixture. It smells so good too. You don't want to waste any of these little chocolate chips because they make the best, it makes the best flavor. And one thing that you could always add, if you like mint chocolate chips, you could add mint chocolate chips. Make sure that you can get organic ones though. But mint chocolate chips you can add into this. I'm trying to think now, you could even add, if you have the white chocolate chips, whether you could ground up some peppermint and put that in there. That might be nice. So yeah, so let's get this mixed up. You can see it's all been mixed together. This is going to be really nice. And then when you make this up, it will be 1/3 cup per serving. And you just put it in your jar once it's all mixed, and that's good for it'll be good for, I don't know, maybe a month, 2 months. You could double the batch, you'll make bulk. Oh, it smells so good. So we'll get this mixed up and I'll be right back. So we're just going to get all this put into our container so it can store. But it's about being resourceful, not always about just preparing. It's making sure that you're using discernment in these times that we're living in. So let me carry on getting that mixed up. Now, there we go. I have this all mixed up in this jar. And it's quite large actually. I'd say this is at least maybe half a gallon. So that is really, really good. And this will last quite a while. I even have some left over in the container. So I'm going to mix them up later on in the afternoon. But a good thing, you can always also give these as gifts. If you get little packets, you can put them in little sachets, and you can give them as gifts to, you know, friends, neighbors, etc. Now, I really should have put my apron on because I had cocoa powder all over my clothes. But I'm going to make up a double batch. I'm going to make another batch because I have extra. So it just saves me a lot of time if I do that now. But one of the things I wanted to talk about also is that even though we're in the southern states, that it's still essential, you know, and good preparation to prepare for the cold months. Yes, the southern states and you know, western states, California, etc., Arizona, do have hot weather, but when the cold does hit and the weather changes and it really drops in temperature, the southern states, our homes are set up for it to be for it to stay cool. So we wouldn't have things like carpet, we have wood floors, we have tile, etc. So it's good that you prepare to ensure that your house and your home is warm. Later on, we have a wood fireplace here and a wood burning cook stove, um, one in the kitchen and another one out on the deck. So we have to get some wood chopped up today. We do have some that we keep. We don't always use the wood fireplace, but being as though it's going to be a lot colder this season, that's what we're going to get done today. We'll get all that stacked up so that that we can ensure that the house stays warm if there is a power outage in the southern states. They haven't said that there's going to be a power outage in the southern states, but it's always good to prepare. Now, what I do is I get a lot of the wood stored up early. The children, we've had a lot of it cut already. We just have to stack it. So we'll be doing that today. Now, when you're in the southern states, when it gets cold and you don't have any carpet, it gets really, really cold. 2 days and it takes a long time to warm the house back up because it's just geared to be a cool home. So we're doing that. Now, there's if you're in the northern states and you have power outages, I would suggest even getting, you know, the solar lights that you can place outside. Get those solar lights. You can get them in, like, you know, your DIY stores, your Home Depot, your Lowe's, etc., Ace Hardware. If you get those solar lights, you can use those inside when the power goes out, as long as you obviously charge them during the day in the sun. You can use those. You can have them in the one in the bathroom. You have to make sure you have like special hooks so you can hang them. So have them in the bathroom, have them in the living room, the family area, the kitchen. So if your power goes out, get that, and that would really help. Also think about, if your power goes out, what you will do if with your laundry, your washing. Ensure you have a washing line. Obviously you can dry them in the house, but if you're able to, just try and get a washing line. So that would help. If you have a greenhouse, I mean, there's lots of different ways you can even grow food. You can have a high tunnel. You can make it with PVC piping, electrical. Get the electrical one. PVC piping, the grey one. Electrical PVC piping. You can use that. You can get the big plastic sheets that they sell at the Lowe's and Home Depot, and you can use that to cover the PVC piping. Just brace it up, and you can you have yourself a quick greenhouse. So there's little things that you can do to get yourself prepared and get yourself prepared for winter. Trying to think what else, you know, because the time is going really fast. We have maybe a week left, just over a week, and we're at the end of the month, and we're into November, and then we're talking Thanksgiving, following month Christmas, and the price of turkeys have really increased this year. So whether you're having a turkey or whether you're having ham, think about those things too, how you're going to prepare. So I hope all of this helps. We are going to have a busy week this week, trying to get a lot of things completed. I have my little list that I write everything down, and we tick it off as we go down the list, and it helps keep yourself organized and keep your mind clear so you know what you have to get done. So make your hot chocolate. It's going to be lovely, and have that in the afternoon, whether you do your devotion in the morning, some people do their devotions in the afternoon. Sit outside with your hot chocolate with the children. It'll be lovely. So have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Get prepared. Think wisely. Think like the ant. They're always preparing. So I hope this helps. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.